Hey, this is Roy Richardson, the Tech Troublemaker. It's your friendly neighborhood Tech Troublemaker, and tonight's episode is about how do I TikTok. Just if you are a beginner, you are an adult who wants to learn how to do TikTok. You're like, well, I saw my kids do it. I think I ought to be able to do it too. That you can, you absolutely can. And my guest tonight has blown up on TikTok. She is an expert on short videos, and I'm going to ask her a bold question. What the heck is TikTok? So we'll get to that. But first, I want to introduce my guest, uh, Nika Stewart, who, like I said, has blown up, and she just does amazing things. Hey, Big Red out there. And so here she is. Nika, how you doing tonight?
Hi there. So exciting to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you so much. You have no idea. This is I'm just so excited. I've been talking about this episode for weeks. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe somebody's TikTok famous will be on my show because so anyway, and just so excited to have you here. So, um, I did like a poll of some friends and said, hey, what would be some great questions to ask her? Because she is just amazing, and this is a great opportunity. And just I love your energy. I have enjoyed watching your TikTok videos and your YouTube videos, and you have some very inspirational content that you do on your YouTube channel and on Facebook. And so it's kind of like wherever I'm at, if you're there, I'll pop up and I'll start watching. And so, yeah, this is just
Thank
exciting. And
you.
if you wait till the end of the show, I'm going to go live on TikTok for the first time. I have an account, so I've already done all that stuff, but I've never gone live on TikTok. And I tried to learn how to edit videos, but I'm going to keep it simple because otherwise it'll just be a train wreck for us. So we're just going to record what I've decided to do. And so let's hope that goes okay. We'll see. So I want
So,
to, I'm just going to get started in questions because there's so many
yeah.
here, and we'll just do it that way. But I know there's going to be tons and tons of other questions. So, yeah. All right, let's
Yeah.
go. Okay. So, first up, right
What
off
the
the
heck
bat,
is TikTok?
yeah, in case you've lived under a rock, Nika,
hmm
what is TikTok?
That's a really good question. TikTok seems to be it's really not the first, but as far as what has become very popular and known, it's the first short form video content app that has become so popular. It was certainly most popular with young kids, but and by the way, it was called Musically
Yes.
before it turned into TikTok. And I know I heard of it because I had a daughter. I still have a daughter. I had a daughter who was young at the time, and I would watch her do some silly things I thought on Musically. One day it turned into the name TikTok and started really blowing up. But what happened is that when COVID and the pandemic and lockdown and pretty much the whole world was just at home, many people were bored and started looking at these apps and started getting involved in TikTok, which is very addicting. You watch
Yes.
these videos. I had heard it was about 2 years ago, and a businesswoman I know said, oh, it's so addicting. You could sit and watch for hours. And I thought, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Who would sit and watch this ridiculous content for hours? And so I looked to see what she was talking about and lost myself for hours and thought, oh, I can't believe that it actually drew me in. And adults are now big on TikTok. Adults love TikTok. It's still, of course, very popular with a younger generation. But everyone is on TikTok now. Every age group, every profession, every industry, every type of content, content creators. It's so creative, and basically, it's 60-second videos or less. You can now put up to 3 minutes, but for the most part, a short form video is 60 seconds or under. And
Well,
it's really fun.
that helps. I have a really short attention span, so
hmm
I've been watching. I've been trying to find videos I like. The difficulty I've had is they keep showing me videos I don't like because the algorithm's trying to figure me out. Um,
hmm
and so it's
When
like
it's
ah.
new, it does have to figure you out. But if you do spend a little time on it, I promise you they will figure you out. I have found of all the algorithms out there that TikTok seems to be the most, I don't know, it's almost devious. Like they really get to know you. You watch for a little while and all of a sudden they'll start showing you things and you'll say, "How did they know this about me?" It's kind of scary, I think. So they do get to know you.
It's the same technology that has Amazon advertise things I want on Facebook. I didn't tell Amazon I wanted that.
Right. It's similar, but I think it's even better because I think when things on Facebook come up, you kind of can look back and say, well, I did click something recently. With TikTok, I find I'm like, I don't even know how they knew this. I don't think I clicked anything,
Yeah,
but they knew. So it's fun.
it is. It is a lot of fun. There's some really funny videos, and I've tried to find some that are related to what I like, and so I'm
Mhm.
slowly working that way. Um, Now, so really, and I hate to just bam jump right into this. So a lot of people don't know your journey. Well, I guess if they watched your TikToks, they do. Shame on you if you didn't watch your TikToks. Okay,
Yeah, shame on
we're
you.
gonna sample a couple here in just a little bit. But anyway, so I know that I think you work in social media marketing already. But then after you got your cancer diagnosis, what kind of where? Yeah, tell me how this all started.
Yeah, thank you. I got a diagnosis of breast cancer right before COVID locked the world down. And so yes, my company that I have with my husband is a social media marketing agency. We do done for you services for small businesses and thought leaders. But we never did video
Hmm?
for anyone. So video for me was just a hobby and I had fun with it. But when I started having to go through cancer treatments, and then especially when I was going through treatments and having to also stay home, I couldn't have friends over to all the things that I had planned. Like as I'm going to start feeling sick, let me plan like a lunch date with a friend, or if I don't feel good enough, maybe they could come over and we can watch a movie. All that stuff, of course, like everybody, all our plans went out the window. Plus, I needed to kind of entertain myself and cheer myself up. So I started creating these short videos. And for me, it was trying to find the humor in the tough situation. And the things that kept happening that I would see happen, that I felt like I was taking my situation and making it relatable to other people and finding the humor in it and creating these short videos. Uh, and I did it for myself to entertain myself. But suddenly I found out that other people were getting inspired by them. And it was an accident. I wasn't doing it to get followers or to get likes. I was doing it to give myself something to do and get through a really tough situation. And as my content started reaching lots of people, I started getting obsessed with, well, how can I recreate this? And then, of course, my favorite thing to do, since I'm in social media, I like to learn something, make it work, and then teach other people. So I had all this extra time sitting around the house not feeling good, so I created more videos, I tested things out, I experimented, and really learned what works in this new kind of content, which is short form video. It has since grown to Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, and I think LinkedIn is getting in on it. But TikTok is really where it all started.
Oh yeah, and I just I'm just so inspiring because I like think we were talking earlier about how people have all these excuses, and mine was I didn't have the perfect equipment or everything like that to do this, and but a lot of people you just leaned into that moment, and I got to say so many people had to have been inspired because you've got so many views on your videos, and so to take what you were going through and present it the way you did, it was just amazing, just so positive and just so inspiring. And I know that just it was just amazing. So I really enjoy watching your videos, and I'm just so glad that that you're doing so much better health wise.
Thank
I
you.
mean that's just fantastic. But it was just a real journey you've just done. I could go on, but it's just really you leaned into it so well and just made the most of it, and you had so hopeful, and that's just amazing. And hear people, I'm so far perfectly well, but I've let things be excuses. And you said, this is a moment. I'm going to take this moment. And I see it as being a benefit to others. So really,
Yeah, well,
really like that.
I appreciate kind words, and I think it is true that, and certainly I will still allow things to stop me and make excuses, but this has certainly helped me learn that we can do hard things, and we are always ready. We keep saying, I need to be more ready. I need to have more equipment. I need to be a different person. No, you are already ready. And the only way to move forward is to do it feeling not ready. Then you'll start feeling more ready.
Yeah, the hard part is laying my personality out. So
Mm.
we've got some folks out there that are saying hi. So let's just I'm gonna just see what they say real quick. Big Red says, "Hey man." Big Red says, "My wife does TikTok, but I still don't know how to. Can you help?" So stick around, Big Red. This is the show for you. Blind Guy's Wife Their Life says, "Great story already. Wow."
Mm.
And then he also says, keeping you happy keeps us happy is contagious." And so you definitely have a very contagious smile. So we'll hit some
Okay.
more questions here. I've got some more, but we'll wait on those. How has it changed your life? So this, I couldn't understand if they meant your cancer diagnosis. Obviously, the tick, or I think they mean more toward how did TikTok change your life?
Ah, yeah, I think what TikTok and getting being myself on TikTok, how that changed my life is that I did realize that being ourselves and just showing our own strength and revealing our imperfectness, our our imperfectly perfect selves,
Yeah.
is inspiring to other people. And that changed my life because I always felt like I should hide my flaws, and I really feel like I do very little of that now. I mean, certainly I still feel, insecure about certain things, but I go on and talk to people and I get in front of people and I create videos anyway. So that's really been a huge change in my life. And that for me, so I do it so I feel more comfortable and I create more, and my business is growing, and I'm helping more people. So it's changed my life and allowed me to then serve more people in the world.
Oh, that's just awesome. Um, let's see here. Let's go to the next question. So, when did you start your TikTok journey? You kind of covered this a little bit already. That it was a part of your. I would almost say this was like was therapy. This is kind of like a therapy.
It, yeah, it really was. It was my thing to do, my like creative outlet going through a traumatic situation or difficult situation. And yeah, this was therapy.
Yeah. Um, Next up, it said, how many followers do you have? We don't want to give away that away. No, I'm kidding. So it depends. The thing is she is on so many different platforms. Which one do you want to know the followers for? Um, here in a little bit, we'll go look at TikTok and you'll see how many followers you got there. So just play along. You get the answer to that
Okay.
later. So, because she's on Instagram, she's on TikTok, she's on Facebook, she's on YouTube. Is there a platform you're not on currently? Do you do anything with Twitter?
Oh, I am on Twitter. I
Okay.
don't use it as much anymore.
Okay.
I'm not on MySpace.
Oh yeah,
Is
well,
that,
I still have a MySpace. I logged
do
in just to
you?
see it was there. Oh, I haven't done anything with it. No,
Right.
it's just I was just curious. Does MySpace still exist? And I went and
I
looked,
don't
and
even know.
well, it does. And
Oh,
somehow
wow.
at the time I knew my login. I don't think I do anymore. So I'm gonna let that go. Uh, okay, what do you think has driven your follower count up?
Um, it is the short video. So even on YouTube, where most people are doing regular videos like you're doing now, live
Hmm.
streaming or recorded videos, but the short form content, YouTube Shorts, which is fairly new, um, creating videos that inspire people, that make people laugh, that are relatable, is what has driven my followers count up on TikTok as well.
And by the way, it was go to Here you go. In case you didn't notice, there's a silver play button for YouTube behind her. She's
Yeah,
got
that was
some views.
fun.
People have watched and followed her. So, um, in case you don't know, you
Ah,
don't know, you don't know. So, and then somebody said, which TikTok has gotten the most views? I'm gonna show you that one. I'm gonna show
ooh.
you that one. So we're gonna go. So here's the catch. All right, TikTok is much freer with the music that you can do there, but YouTube is very strict on copyright infringement. So hopefully you know the Pink Panther theme, Harry Mancini's Pink Panther theme, because that's what's playing as I play this video that I'm gonna play for you. This is one of her biggest videos on TikTok. I'm gonna play that one. So unfortunately, I can't play the music. All I can say is that you need to go follow her on TikTok, and I'll show you a link to that here in just a little bit. But anyway, go follow her on TikTok so you can watch the real deal. Because plus that gives her viewers, and you're gonna keep watching
Yeah,
because
thanks.
you're gonna follow her on TikTok. So this will just be, that's how life works. So let's see what magic happens here. Um, let's hit the right button for a change.
And sing the
And
Pink Panther tune in your head while you're watching.
yeah, sing the Pink Panther tune. So here it is. So here you go.
And
Here's the
that's
premise. Things I still do because I forget I'm bald, and this is part two. And this one right here, I think 17 million views. I gotta go.
on TikTok it had
Yeah.
less.
Oh, okay. It was a lot. And then yeah, she has a YouTube channel as well. Here we go. Um,
Oh,
There we go.
there's
This is her.
that.
This is her YouTube channel. And she's got like right here 16 million views. This is the first video
Mm.
that she did as well. And again, I gotta get well. How does that work on? Let's just find out what happens.
Yeah, these were all the things that I noticed I was doing because I forgot I didn't have hair, and
Yeah,
I thought that would make a funny video.
yeah. No, that's awesome. So, so you definitely got to go see her on TikTok or YouTube, any of those places. So yeah, this is just an example, and how you keep coming up with all these great ideas? Because I like wow, idea after idea after idea. I'm just like wow, that's just really cool. I'm jealous. I'll go ahead and admit that. Um,
But see, now if you have a theme that you're going to go with, then you can find content because you know your theme and you just keep looking in your theme, your topics, and that should not be a problem for you.
Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes it's hard for me to think what I'm gonna do tomorrow,
Hmm.
let alone create content. So, got some comments out there. Don, by the way, this is my wife, by the way. She says, "Hi, great info.
Hi,
Thank you for
Donna.
being so inspiring."
Thank
Uh,
you, Donna.
this is Mommy Guiding Lala. She's awesome. She's from the
Hi,
Philippines.
Mama.
She says, "Hi, Roy and Nika, and hi, Donna." She's saying hi to everybody. Get lots of that,
Mhm.
because we're just a cool group. We like to say hi and be nice to
Yes.
each other. This is Donna saying hi, Lala. And then Lala's saying Nika is so awesome, so inspiring, and super generous in helping others. Like lowly YouTubers who invite you on
Yeah.
their show. Blind guy says, "Hey there, mommy Guido." She's just saying this is cool. Just maybe more on more social space than all of us put together. That is true. You may literally be on more social media places than all of us put together. So just see how it goes. And then mommy guide says you helped her get her start with YouTube Shorts. So very cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yep.
Mhm.
Big Red says I have a short attention span regularly. I think TikTok is my style.
Me too.
And it says, do TikToks transfer over to YouTube well? So that's a good
That's a
question.
great question. They do, but there's some things to think about. So, YouTube, about a year ago, came out with their copy of TikTok, their version, which is called YouTube Shorts. So, if you upload a video that's vertical, like a phone
Mm-hmm.
uh, proportions,
Yes.
vertical. And by the
Portrait.
way, I see portrait. Thank you. I see that my video am I delayed? I feel like my video is delayed. That I'm. Do you
Um,
see it delayed or is it
I
just
don't
me?
I don't see the delay, but if you're watching on YouTube, there's about a 17-second delay.
Okay, but I just see in my camera. Anyway, I'll
Oh,
ignore it.
it's
Um,
going. It looks real time to me. So
oh, good. Good,
yeah,
good, good.
yeah. You're
Okay,
just
so
so
yeah,
fast.
so
The video's keeping up.
maybe, yes.
Yeah.
And I have to remember to slow down.
Slow
So, okay, so YouTube Shorts is still on YouTube. It's on these videos are still on your channel, so you can have a combination of horizontal videos and portrait vertical videos. If they're vertical videos under 60 seconds, they're considered a short, and YouTube puts them on the shorts shelf, as it's called. The amazing thing, at least right now, because it's new and YouTube wants to, they prioritize it because they
down.
want people to see your short videos. They're showing these videos to people who are not already following you, which is how I grew my channel of new followers, because you put out a video on your channel and people who are already following you may get notified and can see that you put out a video. But the shorts, if you go on your phone or even on your computer and you start scrolling through shorts, these are people who you're not following.
Right.
These are videos that YouTube decided they think you will like. So if enough people like it, they may follow you. Now you get new followers on YouTube. So you can use the same or similar videos that you put on TikTok and put them on YouTube. However, the platforms don't like the other platforms' logos and watermarks on them. So the best thing to do is have a video. Either you create this short video on your phone and you edit it and then you put it up without logos on it, or if you're downloading your video from TikTok, you have to use a third-party app and you need to download it without the watermark and make some changes, and then you can upload it to TikTok. The strange thing is, I uploaded my videos from TikTok directly to YouTube last year before I even heard about shorts. This was it was new, and I was just putting them on my channel to have a folder of my videos. Just to because people had said to me, well, I don't have TikTok. Can I see your videos? So I put them all in a folder in like a playlist on YouTube. And I didn't mean it for really anyone to see them. And it has, most of them, the early ones have the TikTok watermark on them.
Yeah.
And yet they got out there and went viral anyway. But I'd recommend not doing that.
Yeah. That's awesome. I was going to say, so the software I use for live streaming is Ecamm. And so
Mhm.
for the Ecamm fam folks that are listening and watching, you can use Ecamm to do videos, shorts on YouTube. You can actually set the aspect ratio to do portrait
Amazing.
and record your videos and then upload them to YouTube. But you still got to stay under the 60 seconds so that it maintains the shorts. But anyway, that's just Doc Rock has a great video about using Ecamm to do videos for YouTube. I don't know how
Very.
you do TikTok. I don't know. I think there's no magic to stream to TikTok yet. But anyway,
Mm.
I just throwed it out there because I know several of the folks on here are Ecamm fans. By the way, if you don't have Ecamm, it's the best streaming software. I have an affiliate link, but you see what it is. Here we are. Okay, so let's go back to the boards as I like to speak. The next video, the next slide. I know PowerPoint's a crazy way to do things, but here's on average. This is a great question because this is the first thing that popped in my head. How many times do you redo a TikTok before you post the final one?
Yeah, it's a good question. And I don't think I would use the word redo because, and maybe what you mean is like how much do you edit it and
Yeah.
kind of,
Well, I mean,
so
have you ever had one just said, this is it, I'm scrapping it?" But you're right. You can record it and then you can edit it down and do the little timers and everything. So
yeah. But I do often will record it and then not like, it's funny. I don't even know my system for redoing and editing, but I will often just do one take because these are supposed to be raw. There are people who do amazing, gorgeous, edited, like production quality short videos. But most of the ones that connect people to you, those are the ones that are just really raw. So I will write out some lines of things I want to say, if I even say anything. Like as you saw those two videos that Roy showed, I wasn't talking. I just recorded myself like moving and then put words on it. So if I'll have my phrases maybe written out and I'll pick up my phone and either just look at it and record one line, move to another location, record another line, but I keep looking like at my paper to see the next line. So I don't really have to memorize, just like a few words at a time. And because it's supposed to be raw, sometimes I'll say something and I'll go, I don't like the way so okay, let's start that over again. But usually it's just I'm really supposed to be imperfect and raw. So when you get better at just being comfortable doing that, it gets quicker. And those videos that I like doing production. Like I put out one yesterday that I spent a lot of time putting clips together and the editing, but I didn't spend a lot of time like worrying about my makeup, my hair, my clothes. I just recorded it. And those do a lot better than the ones where I stress out and I worry and I try to be perfect. So the ones I spend the least amount of time recording do the best.
Authenticity always sells better than trying to be something you're not. So
Yeah.
being a natural you is always going to work. So,
Yeah.
okay, next question. Do you feel it was easy or hard? I think they're referring also to TikTok. As far as
Mm.
getting started with that, was it a challenge at first?
It uh, was it a challenge? I mean, I kind of fell into just creating things without worrying, and because I was doing it just for fun, it didn't feel hard. Um, if I scroll through and I got inspired by other people, it looked hard to recreate what some people were creating. But again, it feels hard when I'm worried about making it perfect, and it still comes up. And so yeah, some days I feel like it's hard to create a video and I'm not getting it, and it's like not coming out the way I want. But usually it's just it is what it is.
Yeah. Next up, let's see. What do you? Oh, this is a philosophical question. What do you think the
Oh.
hardest thing about life is?
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember seeing that question before.
It was there. I
Really? The hardest thing about life? Huh. Oh my gosh. What do I think that I want to know your answer, Roy?
Wow. I as you get older, you get this feeling like I have to accomplish so
Hmm.
many things because you realize you're not going to live forever. At least I don't think so. So far, I have,
Yeah,
but you don't know. But I'm immortal until I find out I'm not. And
that's true.
but just I want to accomplish so many things,
Hmm.
and I want to be a good dad, a good husband, a mediocre person at work. Um, I'm already that, so I've got that mastered. And
Nice.
so I want I've there's been a creative person trapped inside of me for years. And
Hmm.
so as I started my YouTube journey, that's me trying to get that person out. Originally, no kidding, I was going to be a rock and roll singer, but my voice changed and went country on me. And
Okay.
at the time, that was not acceptable. And so I stopped singing completely.
Oh.
So anyway, that's not, it's not that sad of a story. It probably worked
No?
out better. I would have been drugs and groupies, and it's just been bad.
Okay.
And in life, I will take any road it takes to get to the point I'm at right now because where I'm at
Nice.
is exactly where I want to be. So, you
That's
know,
beautiful.
God bless the broken road. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
which is a country
Okay.
song by Rascal Flatts, but that's beside the point. I do like country. I just didn't want to sing country. So,
Okay. I like country too. But then I went more rock and roll. I like country rock, so
yeah.
mix of the two.
Yeah, Eagles, the early stuff they did is kind of a country rock kind of thing. But anyway,
Hmm.
let's see. We got some more questions out here. Let's see. Blind Guy says, I was singing when we were playing the video, he was singing the song too.
I'm so glad.
Steve Worthy, I like
Oh, you
Steve.
do that too, Steve? Like get the hair out when you
Yeah,
oops.
he does. Yeah. So, and Steve, hey, by the way, know your worth. I was like, I thought this was very appropriate because the theme that Nika has is definitely about knowing your worth and knowing who you are, and sharing that with others. So, uh, mommy saying hi to the blind guy. Yeah, everybody's just saying their hellos there. So, hey,
That's
mommy
so
guy, blind
nice.
guy. Yeah, it's really cool. It's Paul Burke. How you doing?
Hey, Paul.
Um, Paul says that sketch with your daughter was great.
Oh,
Just
thanks.
the one where she's putting food at the top of the stairs. That was a great one. I
I
like that one.
assume
Yeah.
my princess.
Yep. You'll have to tell us, Paul, which one. Um, and so, yep, doing great. How's it going? I'm just everybody just saying hi to everybody. He says, I'm having less and less of an excuse to not do TikTok. It's good to hear that organic content is still wanted. So, yeah, it
Yeah.
more about no excuses for me. Agreed about being raw and organic. So, yeah, there's.
Excellent.
And Paul said the hardest thing about life. That is, dang, that's quite a question. Oh wait, okay, you didn't answer the question. Do you have an
Oh,
answer for that one?
okay.
See,
So as as I was thinking about it, I think for me the hardest thing is that things don't. It may be similar to you, Roy. Like I feel like things are never complete. My day is never over. It's like it's time to go to sleep and I still feel like there's more to do. I'm never done. And I feel like this year I need to work on that. That I want to be done. Like it's okay to feel complete and pick up again tomorrow and rest. So for me that's been pretty hard lately. I feel like I've become a workaholic. I need to keep doing. So I'd like to finish.
yep. Oh, let's see. We got some more comments here. Let's see. Big Red says Carpe Diem. Seize the
Yes.
day.
Excellent.
Um, and then more shout outs. Mommy God saying hi to Paul, and Paul saying hi to Mommy. And this month is the month I start TikTok. It's my birthday month schedule. Hey,
Yes.
there you go. That's what you need to do. Yeah, stick around. I'm gonna do my first TikTok at the end of this video.
Yes.
So you got to stick around for that. Steve, shout out for the. It was just a perfect shirt for the night, Steve. I'm just saying. Yeah, I saw that on top of the stairs. Really love the editing and all the text mixed in. So yeah, that's the part I'm gonna have to figure out is how the heck do I edit the video, put in the text and all that fun stuff. So
Hmm.
so
Okay.
challenging, but anyway. All right. Next up, what brings you joy or happiness?
My family, my daughter, my husband, um, singing, creating videos, running a business, um, inspiring other people. When other people tell me that something I did inspired them and they felt more successful or happy in their lives, it's the biggest joy to me. And my kitty cat.
Hmm. We have a fun dog anyway. But anyway, and
Aw.
now here's a good one. I was curious about this. How does your family feel about your TikTok?
They are extremely supportive. I think my daughter, when I started getting a lot of followers, was kind of like, wait, this is my thing. Why is my mom getting all these views? But we all, the three of us, I have just a small family, one daughter and my husband, we all have our own TikTok accounts and we just cheer each other on. When like, oh, look, something's doing well. People are liking this. We all like, it's like we jump up and down and cheer for each other. So we're all very supportive of each other.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Let's see. What do you focus on? Views or followers?
Yes. I think if you're getting, I mean, views is how it starts because
Mm,
the video is shown to people. And if enough people like it, like, so TikTok will show your video to a bunch of people, a small amount. And if they seem to like it, meaning they're watching a high percentage of it and or they like it or comment on it or share it, then TikTok says, oh, this is a liked video. Let's show it to more people. So if that keeps happening, it keeps going. And
right.
so the views can go up and up. And that, if that doesn't lead to followers, then it's people are like watching, but they don't like it enough to follow you. So you kind of want the views to lead to more followers, and they work together.
Yeah. Does TikTok have analytics like YouTube does?
Yes, they're slightly different, but yes, they definitely have analytics. So when you go in, you can look at, you don't have them right away, and you have certain types of accounts that have more analytics than others. But yeah, you can certainly see the views and your followers, and then you can see where they've placed the video. So is it just your followers that saw your video, or was it on the For You page?
Okay,
And how many people and what countries they're from, and ages. And so, yeah, you see a lot of great stuff in the analytics.
cool, cool. All right, let's see. Wow, we're getting a lot of questions out here. Let's see. Um, let's see. Steve said, I love that feel complete with something. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me. Finish. it's it's particle for us. It's yeah, particle for us to finish. I'm trying to translate that there anyway. Uh, Big Red says I'm gonna start mine soon after tonight. Hopefully, it's not gonna be too awkward. It's okay.
It's
Um,
okay.
we and so um, Nika has a course that will teach you
Oh,
how to be amazing. I'm going to show you a link. I'm going to let her talk about that here in just a little bit. But I wanted to give this disclaimer. When I do my TikTok tonight, I have not taken her course yet. So it is not a reflection of her at all. It's just because I'm just that awkward as a human being. So just want to go and put that out there early.
no.
Just, there it
Oh,
is possible for us to finish up to yeah and go
not
Big
particle.
Red, yeah. So yeah, Big Red, you've got to go to TikTok. That's what the world is waiting for you.
Hmm.
Put yourself out there. All right, next question. What advice do you have for those that want to start TikTok? So this is a great question.
I feel like this is not what people want to hear, but my biggest advice is to start TikTok. If you want to start TikTok, start. And the more you think you need more to be ready, the more you're just not going to do it. The only way to be more ready is to start not ready, and then you get more ready. So you have to just put out some TikToks. You just have to create it. And if there are certain things that you just like, I just want someone to show me how to record and edit. Great. So learn how to do it. Let's do a little of that right now, or take a course, or have your child show you. But then just do it. Jump in and do it.
Yes, just go find you a 13-year-old and they will teach you
Mhm.
everything on how to edit your video on TikTok.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm going to throw in one more thing. If you have a niche, like a narrow topic that you want to focus on, or a storyline that you want to continue for years, that's better than just I'll do a dance today, I'll do a story tomorrow, I'll sing a song the next day, and all the topics are all over the place. No one knows what you are and what your account is all about, so they don't know how to follow you or why to follow you. So if you can come up with a niche, however you want to
I
say
like
it.
it pronounced either way. So
Okay, I like both. So yeah, though the accounts that have a strong branding or a strong topic, or area of expertise or style, those accounts do the best.
yeah, and I like niche because it makes me sound sophisticated.
Yes. And you
Yes,
could be very riche with
yes,
your
there you go.
niche.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay, so what's next for you? You got a book coming out, right? A movie? You're gonna do like a movie? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Disney movie.
Oh, there you go. You can be a Disney princess. That'll be great.
Ah, I do have a book coming out about positivity going through a traumatic situation, but that's another topic for another time.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but I do want to continue to learn more about this new form of content that is really taking over the world. And it's not going to be exactly the same forever. It's going to continue to evolve and change, and people are going to like different things, and the platforms are going to prioritize different things, and their guidelines are going to change. So it's something that I want to stay up to date on, and teach people. I really feel like it is right now the way to get ourselves in front of new people and grow a really massive audience of people who want more of us. If you're an entrepreneur, it's great because now you have a group of people that you can market to, that you can help, that you can serve. If you're a content creator and you don't have anything to sell, it's still a great way to start figuring out how to monetize for yourself. So my course is what I'm doing right now. So this year I'm focused on teaching people short form content, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Facebook now has Reels. LinkedIn is going to have their own. And who knows what else is going to come out this year. So that's what's working for me. I have the viral video intensive, I call it. And my students are going viral. So watching them is even more exciting than watching myself go viral.
Oh, that's awesome. And I have a link to your course in the description on this video, by the way. And can you tell us what kind of things you teach in your course?
Yes, it's a 6 module course where each module teaches you another step in creating these short videos. It starts with the viral video formula, the 5 elements that makes a video more likely to reach more people, and then we talk about your topics. What are your big ideas? What should you be putting into your videos? We talk about the magic of analytics, like what should you look for in analytics to help you create better and better videos, and then how to turn your video viewers into paying clients, which bottom line is what we as entrepreneurs want to do. And even people who don't have their own businesses, when you're doing it, it's great to get the views, but it's also really nice to be able to monetize it so that, because sometimes you put a lot of work and energy into these videos. So it's nice if you get a return on your investment. And then I have a whole library of on-demand videos and tutorials and hacks and trainings that I put in, all about just how to make better videos. And and Shine-365 is my membership. That's not the viral video course, but
I do have the correct link, the one you sent me. So I do have the correct link in the. But this is your website. Let me find. I have that one
yeah.
pulled up too. So let me. Ta-da. This is what happens when you do things at the last minute.
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
There we go. This is the correct one, and this is the link that I have in the course in the course description, in the class description, the video description. There we go.
Video.
Yeah. So, and again, I haven't taken her class yet, so my video is not going to be good on TikTok. But I want you to watch it anyway. I'm already out there on TikTok, Tech Troublemaker. Strangely, I have no videos, and yet I already have 10 followers. I don't know how that works exactly.
We're all eagerly awaiting.
That's the mystery. Well, so far well, yeah. So, yeah, there different kind of people there that are following me right now. Let's just say it's the same people that try to follow me on Instagram. Please don't follow me. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, yeah, I am really excited about your course. And so Big Red, when you get out there, so Big Red's out there. He asked, should you do trends or make them personal?
Yes. So the answer is you always should make it personal, but you also can do trends. So if you're going to do a trend, if you add your spin, your take on it, something that is in alignment with your branding and your messages, you put that into a trend, that is just it's kind of the best of both. So you have the power of a trend behind you because people can find your video more likely if they're looking at the trending sounds. But when you make it your own, that's where people are so impressed with your creativity. I would never say to do only trends though, because then you're not really getting your own style out there. You're using other people's styles. But I think mixing a bunch of the trending sounds into your videos is a great idea.
Yeah. I was just going to say Justin Bieber, the latest Justin Bieber song will not be popular forever. So if you do that video in 6 months, it will be stale on the vine.
True.
I just gotta think. It's just Steve Worthy says, great idea. Have a storyline or a theme. Definitely. I don't know what my theme's gonna be, but I have a theme for tonight. Hopefully, I can rinse and repeat, and if it doesn't work out, I'll do something different. And yeah, everybody's telling Big Red, you got to get it done. Get her done, man. Get her done. And then it says, I mainly have followers from watching. I have followers mainly from watching live streams. There you go. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's interesting. I have a TikTok. I've got about 10 people following me, and I've posted zero. No videos at all. So, all right. Let's see. So here's where we're going to get. We're going to do the live demo. You have
Ooh.
any last thoughts to put out there before we attempt this craziness? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my phone screen
Mm.
and I'm going to record a TikTok right here. Just I'm not going to do any filters or any text. I'm just going to do a quick TikTok, and hopefully my presentation's okay. And as long as I keep it below 59 seconds, life will be great. It should be quick. I've decided to do like one quick thing. My wife says you should do 5 of those in a row, but for the demonstration, we're just going to do one. It's crazy enough to do it live.
Yeah, and can I make a suggestion? I
Please.
know you have kind of a question and an answer in what you're going to record. I would record just the first part and push stop.
Okay.
And then kind of move positions and have maybe face a different way, have a different background, and record the second part. And
Okay.
then we'll do something with it before you post it.
I'm a really small office, but we'll see what
That's
happens.
okay. Or
Okay.
even if it's just a different angle, like you're looking down and then you're looking up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Any other thoughts?
And other than that, have you looked at the recorder on TikTok so you know where to push the plus and get started?
I know how to push the plus and get started. Yes,
Okay.
that's about the extent. And I know something about the timers, so you can do like little timers and then line up and say, okay, I'm ready. 3 seconds, okay, or 10 seconds,
Hmm.
and then so you can kind of prep yourself.
Uh-huh.
So let's just see if we can make some magic happen. So this will be interesting. So let's go. Let's get the screen sharing going. So I'm gonna share my phone screen, and then I'll jump into my scene where I'm sharing the phone screen and we're all watching. Me make a fool of myself. No, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Anyway, um, I just don't have a filter. Anyway, no, I say it and then realize I probably shouldn't have said that. No, I'm kidding. So, all right, it's gonna be exciting. Okay, here we go. Okay, yep, it's totally in the way now. So, um, come on, screen. Let's go. There we go. All right, so here we go. I have TikTok pulled up. There I am on my profile. All right, so you guys don't see it yet because I'm not sharing that screen yet. Here we go. All right, so there's my actual phone screen. I'm moving around. So this is live. This is as live as it gets. Share your first video. So I'm gonna hit this big create video button right there. Okay. All right. So okay, hang on. Let's make sure I'm ready. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So you want me to record and then stop?
Yes. And now, so just so you know, you have up to 15 seconds. If you think you're going to go longer, then click on 60 seconds next to that.
I don't think I'm gonna go longer. I think I can do this
Okay.
pretty quick. I just got to get my face in there. Here, hang on. I'll put this as my scene, and then I'll change up and do this as my scene.
Great.
There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. So, and then a chord. Okay. Well, let's find out what happens here. All right. Why do ducks have feathers? To cover their butt quacks.
Oh, I love it. Oh, so what's cool now is you can edit out like the beginning as you're like breathing in before you
Yeah,
started
I was
talking.
breathing too much. So let's.
No, no, no. And no, it's all we all like go push record and then we take a breath and start talking. It's always best to take off that breath. So what's really cool is if you click the check mark now,
Okay. Okay.
um, you'll now see. So if you now you'll want to go up on the right, there's something that says adjust clips. It's near the top on the right.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yep. Oh, are you sure you want to adjust clips?
Mm, yeah,
Yeah. Is that what I want? Okay.
yeah, yes, because
I'm really a newbie at this. Okay. There we go. Okay.
okay,
So
so now you can if you click now on the bottom you have two scenes. If you click on the first scene on the left,
turn my audio down because it's just too loud. Okay. There we go. Sorry. This is what happens. You do live. You do live, and things like this happen. So,
It's okay.
all right. I'm sorry. You were saying, and I apologize. I was too loud in my own
Um,
ears.
okay. Tap the first scene on the bottom left.
First thing on the bottom left. Okay.
Okay, so now you can move with your finger on the left and the right. You can cut off any the beginning or the end. I think the end you're not going to want to cut off, but if you move the red bar on the left over a little bit, you'll edit out
Okay.
some of the beginning.
This is a lot like the trim feature on YouTube. So, okay, right there. Let's see. There. All right. Let's see. Okay, that one's cool.
Okay, then check the check. And then you can click the second one to see if you need to. I don't think you had much space in the beginning of that one.
Okay. All right. I'm going to
Then
go
you
with it. Okay.
Now you can click the checkbox, and then the top you click save, and there's your video. But you can add things to it if you want this to be like a just let's get this out there. Unless you want to talk about some things we can add to it.
Well, let's talk about that. Can I just save
Okay.
and to
Yes,
get the
click
menu back?
this to save it.
Okay. Save.
And
All right,
now
and
you have things like sounds, which are music behind you. The
Yeah.
text on the bottom is very popular. You can have
that was a question I missed. Somebody asked, and I apologize. Somebody wanted to know what's the deal with the hashtags that they didn't understand.
Oh.
So, like on other platforms, the hashtags seem to match the content, but on TikTok, you may see like NASCAR or something like that, and it doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah, I personally don't get into those weird hashtags, but generally why people are using them is they're a trending hashtag and they want to get in on the trend so that if people are looking at those trending videos that they might come up. But in my mind, if they're not related to that hashtag and what those trending videos are, it kind of makes me lose trust in that person. Why are they they're trying to get in on something that they don't belong in? But sometimes it's a hashtag like the Pepsi challenge. And there's just people who want to get in on like they're doing some kind of fun challenge. And so it could be any type of video getting involved and using that hashtag.
Okay. I am going to put hashtag dad jokes. What do you think?
But you wouldn't put the hashtag on here. This is not where you would put the hashtag.
I'm not going to do that then.
Yeah, this is where you would have just pop up on your video. These would not be clickable and nobody would be able to find you from these.
Okay.
It's when you're done with this part, I'll show you. It's in your title that you would put in the hashtag.
So what do I need to do?
Well, if you're looking at this, we can't hear it. I don't think that
I turned it down because it was getting annoying in my ears. I can only hear my voice so much.
I don't think the sound is coming through for us. Is anyone else hearing it? I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
Oh, it's because it's playing on the computer. I don't know. Hang on. Let's do this. Yeah, it's not coming through. Oh, that's so sad.
That's okay. We know when you're done, we're all going to go on your TikTok and watch it. So it's okay.
Okay. All right.
So something you may want to put up is like dad joke number 1 if you plan on doing a series. So that maybe that could be across.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
And that would show through in your cover photo as well.
So what do you suggest?
If you're planning, it's nice to know if you're going to plan a series because then people do like to come back. Oh, dad joke number 1. Great.
Not
so
right
then
now, but later.
Yeah. So put on the text and write dad joke number 1.
Okay. Text. How's it?
That's great. Now, before you click done, you can choose colors of the text and then decide if you want a background on it. So if you wanted blue, but you want it to be on the above the colors on the left is an A with a box around it. If you click that, you'll see you can click it a few times and it just changes the look of how the color shows up around the text.
I think I like that one.
Good.
For
So
better
now
or
you
worse.
can move it where you want it, and you also it doesn't have to be on the screen the whole time, but it
Right.
may as well for yours. So you could tell it, yeah,
I
the
could set
duration.
duration. Okay. Let's say go through to about right there. Come on, slider. Let's go. Let's stick around. All right. There we go.
So that you just have to move the red
Oh, I thought I
bar.
moved the little slider till it where I want it to stop. But okay. We can do that. There we go.
That's
All
where
right.
it would start. Do you want it to start at the beginning?
I was thinking that, yes.
So then move the red bar all the back to the beginning and then the
Yep.
right side where you want
Oh,
it to
okay.
stop.
I understand now. See, I can be taught. I is teachable.
You is.
I is. That's why I went to college. Anyway.
To be taughtable. I think this is adorable. I love it. And I think
And
it's a perfect first
and,
video.
and everybody watching is probably saying, "Please hurry up and hit that next button already. I've had enough." All right. So I'm just
So
going
when you
next.
next is where you have a few things to do. Describe your video as your title. You could say, dad joke first in my series. I don't know, or
Yep.
whatever you want to say.
Okay.
And
Dad joke.
this is where you put a hashtag if you want a hashtag.
Hashtag dad jokes. Of course, now I need space between that and that. So let me fix that. No, don't make it like that. Anyway, fine. Okay, fine. Okay. All right.
And then the next thing you want to do is select your cover.
Cover.
So where you see the little thumbnail of your video on the very
Oh,
bottom, it says
yeah.
select cover. You click that. Well, now you tapped it. See, this is
Oops.
why I think it's confusing. If you tap it, it'll show you the video. But if you tap just the very, very bottom of it,
Okay.
where it says select cover, then you get to slide that to where you
Okay.
want what
So
you want your cover to look like. And I
I think,
think it should say dad joke number one. That's a good
yeah,
title on the cover.
there we go. All right. So
And
I'm Tech
then,
Troublemaker out on TikTok. So if you want to go find me and follow me,
yeah.
I'm hitting the big post button. Let's just go for broke. Bam.
Yay!
Post now publicly. I don't want to see any of that stuff. Thanks. All right. And I've got a new follower already that I don't know. Anyway,
Tech Troublemaker. Let
Tech
us see it.
Troublemaker. You don't see it yet? All right.
Not
Let's
yet. It
still.
sometimes takes a minute for it to come up.
All right. Let's stop the mirroring so the madness will go away. Um. Ta-da. Okay. It does at least show. So here in a second, it'll show up. So any day
Mhm.
now. All right. Let's get to another screen here. We've got a few more things for folks asking. Let's see. Sammy Superstar says, "Hey everyone, hey Sammy, everybody's small spaces work. It's camera magic."
Mhm.
So camera magic, yep. And then, yep, you got to join Nika's community, guys. You absolutely do. If you want to go viral, because you can see, I couldn't even edit a video until Nika showed me how to do this live. So, and I'm a technical person, so it's really kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. It's okay. Yes, you. I like this statement. You are the Martin
I
Scorsese of TikTok.
I need a screenshot of that.
I will send you
I'm
one. I will send you one. Here we
okay.
go. Let's get it in there. You want just his tag anyway? I'll send you.
I do. I
All
want
right.
to call myself that.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Steve Worthy says Nika is this Martin Scorsese of TikTok. I will send you that. We'll
I
get you
love
that.
it.
So
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yay, we're creating live. Yes, that was scary. Was without a net even. I didn't have a net. The community is super awesome and full of inspiring people. That is true. And yes, your
Yeah,
jokes and trivia would be great shorts, Roy. So I have
I
two
think so.
fans that think my jokes won't work. Um, and my wife says she's laughing so hard. That's awesome.
I love
Okay.
it.
And then she says, Nika, thank you so much for taking time to teach us and answer questions. And
My
yes,
pleasure.
thank you so much for being on the show. I just very inspired by you, and thank you so much for. I'm very humbled that you were willing to be on my show, and I think this can be very helpful to the people that watch it. So, And I don't know if they want to see the part where I'm failing at TikTok, but it'll be
You
okay.
were,
I'll make up
but
for it.
you did. We don't have a part of you failing on TikTok. The video's up. I am so excited to see how it does.
We'll see. It's a first. So anyway, thank you so much again for being on the show. And I guess anybody have that's any final thoughts you want to share with my audience? Well, they're your
Um,
audience now. You've taken them over. They're going to be
oh.
following you. So
I
that's
am
good.
so grateful to you. I really appreciate it. I had so much fun, and I I I think my final thoughts are that the more you are, and the more you embrace. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm so awkward," but number one, you probably are not. You think you are. Other people don't see you as that. But when you embrace it and just and really savor your gorgeous awkwardness and silliness and imperfectness, that's who we are, and that's how you are able to inspire others. When we're trying to hide those parts of us, we can't connect with others. So get out there.
Get out there. Hit that go live button. Hit that record button. And on TikTok, hit that plus button at the bottom in the middle and record that video.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's it. That's a wrap. Thank you so much to everybody that came out tonight and said hi. I appreciate it. And we're done and out of here. Play the loud intro exit music.